Bu-bu-bum. I think, is this plugged in properly? I think it is. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm good. Da-da-dum. Actually, I am not good. If I'm gonna draw. Uh, I don't. I don't really know what to do with the sound systems or sound systems. I don't. The only thing I know how to do is Google. What am I googling? I think I want this, right? I do not recognize this. Is this from the? Mm, dun, 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 dun. New Horizon. I hate New Horizon. Okay, hate is such a strong word, but New Horizons. I did not like New Horizons compared to the other ones. I need I need the 1 hour. I should have done this a little before. Oh no. Sure, why not? City folk. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, okay, there we go. Okay. All right, okay. So, where's my pencil? Miku Day is March 9th, and that is 6 days from now. So I'm gonna draw something. Might as well. I don't know. Do this. I have not had any ideas recently when it comes to drawing. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, when was the last time that I actually drew Miku? This was the last one, and so no. Technically, it's when she came out in Fortnite, and I tried to do like an action poster kind of deal. So whenever she came out in Fortnite, that's the last time I drew Miku. Okay, so ideas first. I don't really know what I'm thinking about. I guess maybe something more. Let me use a different brush for doodling. Let me use this one, the Rambler. Sure, this one. Yeah, that's a good sketching pen, right? Um, I really have no ideas. Something like that. I don't know what kind of vibe I want. So Mickey Day, it's not like a real day. It's just the fact that March 9th, the way the Japanese date format is, it's like what year is it today? 2025 March, which is 3. Let's put 03, and then 09, and then this thing. Oh, things like that. That is horrible. That's 3. It's pronounced me, and then 9. I don't remember the kanji for 9. I think it's just like this, like, and it's pronounced Q, so it's Miku. It's kind of like Mario Day, the way like March 10 kind of looks like Mario. Yeah, it's not a real holiday in a way. Um, her birthday is actually August 31st. I think she is gonna be 18 years of existence. It is 18, right? She came out in 2007, and my sister was born in 2006. My sister's 18. That means Mika should also be 18. Okay. That's how I remember it. Anyways, but yeah, uh, that's what Mickey Day is. I really don't know. I want to make a full, like, no, that's not right either. Some ideas I was thinking of maybe just something, I don't know, something, just, I feel like I've done this pose before though. I've drawn Mickey so many times, I don't know what poses I do and don't do. Is there a way for me to look at my stuff without, hold on. Yeah, it's really difficult. I her so many times, and many times it's like, oh, okay. Have I done this kind of pose? Oh, this one's funny. I like this one. Precious Memories. It's called Precious Memories, right? Yeah. I mean, that's what I saved it as, Precious Memories Miku, right? Which is very, I want to say Christian-oriented little statues, but at the same time, it's not exactly. Well, a lot of them are, because I know we had like a lot of guardian angel kind of statues, and I know that there's some for like, because even in my little screen, I think in my OBS, I think, yeah, the style, like in the bottom right corner, I think that's Precious Memories. Christian, what is it even called? The Morning Star, the birth of Jesus. What's it called? I forget the name, dude. Anyways, let me look at more of this stuff to see if I'm not reusing any poses here. Okay, so I technically have an animation where it's posed like this. I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, I can. I just need to. So Windows, what is it? Timeline, and then it plays. So technically, I've done an animation like this in this pose. So, hmm, I have no idea what kind of pose I'm trying to do, man. Yeah, I've done this pose before as an animation, which Iku Day 2023. That was 2 years ago already. Oh man. No, that's just a highlight. A yellow highlight. I don't know why I made it yellow. Hold on. Whoop. I mean, the hair yellows make sense, but this yellow does not make too much sense if I'm not gonna do it here. Oh, that was 2023. 2 years ago now. Oh man, the passage of time. Uh, I think I might just go for like a sitting pose. Maybe Hmm. Peace sign? Uh, I don't know. I don't know what vibe I'm trying to go with here. But from looking at the stuff that I've done here in the past, if it's been 2 years since I've done something like that, I don't see any more sitting poses, so I guess a sitting pose is not a bad idea. I have a couple of summer looking stuff when there was like Miku 100 and I drew like 50 of them because I couldn't do one each day for 100 days, which if you think about it is like 3 months. Yeah, I guess I could do a sitting pose. Sitting pose. What kind of rendering do I want? Maybe something like this one. Which would mean I need to use like a softer brush. I can do something like this, like a sitting pose. This is when Tedo's new costume came out. Um, yeah, sure, fuck it. Sitting pose. Um, so I'm thinking like this. What if I do a? It's just sitting down feels kind of boring. I feel like I want to do some hands. And if I want to do some hands, it's probably gonna look the same as the Tedo one that just popped up. I'm gonna be real. This one, maybe something like yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to do. Well, not have to do, but it's kind of thinking for the eyes. And I'm kind of thinking like almost a peace sign. Although not really. It's, yeah, I think, mm, maybe curl this finger a little more. Uh, yeah, and then I can fix it later. Um, the legs though. So the hips, or the hips shaped here. I want to make this a sitting down pose. I mean, if she were standing, like I said, make it like this, right? But if she's sitting down, I feel like I want to make it like this. So this is the pelvis area. These are the the leg sockets. I want. Maybe I gotta turn it like 30 degrees around in my head. So, the correction here should probably be like this. Move everything slightly like this. Same outline, it's just turning it a little more. And this is still the pelvis area. No, it wouldn't be. Shit, cancel that. And the pelvis area would be here. Oh, wait, what's the perspective on this? If it should be like this. Here's the knee. And I am out of room, so I'm gonna make this smaller. That. That's not. It doesn't look like she's sitting though. I'm gonna make it smaller here. The way I'm thinking about it is it's like this, right? So if the legs here, and here the arm. It still looks a little static. Oh, no, that's too much. Yeah, I would have to grab this arm here, move it like this way. Okay, let me finish this little silhouette thing here. Whoops, that's not the right one. And I know the hair is gonna be like this. But does this look too much like the animation that I made like almost 2 years ago? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde? Does it look too similar? I feel like it does. I feel like it does. Okay, so the leg. I think the legs need to change. I think instead of like a sitting thing here, maybe I should make like a like this. Here's the knees. Here's the foot. Make it smaller so I can fit more in. Then here's the foot here. Okay, so now that it's like this, it does does this look like the Sybil one that I made? Oh, bro. Looks the same, it's the same. It's just, it's the same. Okay, okay, all right. New plans, new plans. I need new plans. Uh, dude, thinking of a pose is so hard. It's exactly the same, dude. It's the exact same shape and flow, dude. The hand is up here, like the hand is right here. The leg is right there, dude. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, what if I cheat? What if I lie and to see people and just flip it around? It looks more unique, I guess. Flip, please, thank you. So, uh, even okay, so what if I just hands would be here? Where's the thumb? Inside. Okay, so the thumb would be here. Is this what I want? I don't think this is what I want. Should have thought this through a little more. Hmm. Okay. There's the hand. More shape. Shape of the arm doesn't entirely matter. Sounds like some people are coming downstairs. Yep. Unfortunate. Um. Yeah, this is why Tuesdays are a little. Actually, no. This is why last time I said that it's kind of difficult to find a way, and I didn't know if I would do this kind of stuff regularly. But there is a reason, and that's the Miku Day. Okay. I think I can go on for like another hour though. I can at least have a pose, and then I'll think of. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I think it's too. It's the same shapes. It's the same shapes. I can't. It really is the same shapes. Okay. Hmm. What am I to do here? What am I to do? Okay, so what I'm thinking is I kind of want this shape more. Like the mermaid shape. Um, I feel like I do want kind of like the mermaid kind of shape there. Okay, let me try to undo all that. Okay, let me try to do this again in black, but a little. This is still the building blocks here. Hmm. And the skirt. Hold on. Skirt go here. Yeah, I think I need to extend these a little bit more. And from here, there's the ankle bits. I think I need to shrink this. But I do think I want this shape. Although the shirt here. Okay, so if this is a little... Okay, hold on. I think I know what I want to do. Nope. Nope. Okay, I think... Make everything smaller. Okay. Okay, so what I was thinking with the transformation here, I think just tilting it a little more should give it more. And like Cancel. Control D. Hmm. You see, I'm doing this, but as I'm, it just looks like the leg would be better if it were like this, which is the same as this one. If it's reversed, it can't. It has to be this way. It's because of the balance of this thing, because this thing is on that side, on the right side for us, left for her. Is this what I want? Think I do. The same shape though. It's the same shape as the one I did. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so what if instead make it different perspective and actually do it from above like this instead of like below, kind of below. It's alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. You know, oh, yo, a goblin. How are you doing? I'm struggling here, man. Okay. I think I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out what kind of pose to do. for this picture thing, and I'm kind of struggling because the thing before. Okay, so let me see. The idea I'm having here is a sitting down pose. Uh, but I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it. Right, Miku? Yes, this is supposed to be Miku. But I'm looking at it and the the pose looks too similar in shape to the thing I just did before. And that's unintentional, but it's the same kind of shape. The way the leg here is kind of. Oh, let me do that in red so it's. You see, this thing is here, the arm is here, and the way that I'm thinking about it, the leg here, the arm here, it's the same shape, and I'm struggling. So I'm trying to do it like tilted perspective. I don't know if this is working out either. It's supposed to be a sitting down pose, kinda. I don't think it's working out though. Hmm. If this is the thing. That's kind of the sort of. It's sort of tilted. A bit too complex for me. Okay. I see, I see. Uh okay, so the okay. This is the shape of the leg. Shrink it again so that the leg kind of fits in frame. This is where the leg would be. Kind of kick it a little bit. uh but now that I'm doing it like this, well, it needs to be a little thicker. This here needs to be more. It needs to be more here. Yeah, I think that's the perspective of it. Uh, Raise this leg here. Try to shift it here. These are the knees. As long as I get the pose today, I'm happy. Gotta give yourself little tasks so that you don't feel like a failure. Okay. And then the foot here. I think that's a better perspective. And then the arm. Okay, maybe I can switch it up with the arms instead of doing. Make sure I'm not mirrored. Okay. Oh. Okay, so if I don't want it to look like that, and then I guess the idea here is to make this one the one that's kind of like this. Okay. And this one is kind of this way. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's better. What is this, a beach scene? Covering your eyes from the sun? Uh... Okay, so if... Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So if this is Need to make this smaller again. Do I do anything despite trying? Despite trying, do I do anything outside of drawing? I sometimes I try doing 3D, I guess. Does it end up looking well? Not really. Uh, can I show that? Hold on. I'm gonna need to. Da 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 da. I'm opening up Blender. It's not opening up. Oh no no. Oh did it double open? It did. Okay, it's not responding. Oops. Let me end that. End process. End process. Okay, never mind. Okay. It seems that it wasn't the right word. The word. I mean, outside of. I think that's the word. Outside of. Do I do anything outside of drawing? This is. I tried to do this last year. I forget the. But it looks so polygonal. Uh. Oh no, wait. This was August 31st, 2024. So I tried to do 3D, but it's kind of wonky. Uh. Yeah. Outside of that, I mean, yeah. Just I'm closest now. So I tried to do 3D. I'm more interested in like the low polygon stuff that has more like hand drawn kind of textures instead of like a high poly count, something that you'd find in like a, I guess like a, what games are popular nowadays? Genshin Impact. I know somebody that likes to use Genshin as a, what's the word? What's the word? What's reference? They use Genshin Impact as a reference for their 3D stuff, but I prefer the low poly stuff. Uh, which is also why I kind of played Pseudo Regalia before this. I drew this after playing Pseudo Regalia for like 6 hours. Um, I just think there's a certain charm to the low poly stuff. So, yeah. I try. Am I gonna try again this year? That depends. Depends if I have the time. Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this head around. So by erasing, actually I don't need to erase anything. I just need to use a different color here. So I'm trying to turn this head around, and all I really have to do is make the guidelines. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking of like a, she'll be facing the camera kind of look to it. These are the eyes, giving a smile, and then here I'm just gonna, I'm thinking of like a the fingers would be here, like a peace sign kind of, sort of. The more, how did you learn to draw? That's a tough question. Uh, right. So back in the old days, uh, before I had internet access, which is like the early 2000s, with courses or by myself. By myself. Yes, yes. Back in the old days, I there just wasn't internet. So what would you do? You'd either play on your PlayStation 1 or your Game Boy or you draw, and I spent a lot of time with the crayons. But beyond that, I guess when people ask that is like how did you become good, I guess in a way, right? I guess in like 2010 I started watching like anime and stuff, and I guess I wanted to draw like that. So then I kept looking at screenshots and I would like kind of try to mimic it. And then from there I wouldn't say I learned, but I noticed that certain things have certain shapes. And if you do those shapes, you get what you want in a way. Yeah. I, yeah, I did improve by doing it a lot, yeah. But doing it a lot, but also through observation, I guess you could say. Because like, at some point, like, you kind of notice shapes, or at least you want to notice shapes, I guess, right? Um, I don't know if there's an example that I can give. I can say the artist name when you do. Yeah, yeah. I Okay, so when I kind of do the balls, it's not necessarily articulation. It's just I don't really know how this is gonna shape out. So I'm using like a ball, sort of like as a. It's gonna be around this kind of shape, and I need to figure it out later what that shape is gonna be, and that's kind of like a vague kind of. At least that's how I think about it. I feel like other people think about think of it differently. Am I drawing on a graphic tablet? Uh, if by graphic you mean like with a screen on it, yes. Uh, Back in the day, I did have like a really cheap like Intuos Draw, so it didn't have a screen on it. I'd have to look up. It's kind of like look up, and I just kind of guess the shapes in a way. But I do have a screen now, so I don't have to look up. Does it help? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, they can get expensive. Yeah, although I feel like they were more expensive back in the day. I think I think you can get one for like $100, which is still a lot for some people. But back in the day, I feel like they were like $300. And by back in the day, I think I mean like 2010, or at least the mid 2010s, because that's when I bought my into it like the small tablet without the screen, and that was half the price. Well, half the price of what this one costed. 'Cause this one costed like 120, I think. It was on sale. Well, anyways, that Wacom. No, it's not a Wacom. It's like a what is this? X Pen, XP Pen, XP Pen, and I think this thing has the name of the size, and I think this is 11 inches, so it's like XP11. Yeah. Okay. Your shoulders should be different shaped. Okay, so I think the shape there is pretty good. Uh, okay. But yeah, the Wacoms are extraordinarily expensive, so I would not look at those. There are cheaper ones, although no, let me not mention that kind of stuff around. Okay. There are cheaper options, is what I'm trying to say. They might be like smaller and like a little wonkier at times, but there are cheaper. Although, okay, I think from here I'm gonna start. Actually, okay, so if I want to render it like the way I did it like this, I'm gonna need a softer brush. I have a lot of brushes here. I don't remember. mm, soft paint. Yeah, I'll go for soft paint. I think big. I want to learn to draw. Be able to create whatever you want. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Um, I'd say, yeah, just if you're just learning, I guess what you want to do is kind of just do it. Just go for it. Just do it. Just on paper, on notebooks. Yeah. I know that like a lot of people want digital stuff so that they can post online so that they can share. But if someone is just learning, just doing stuff on paper is good enough, you know? See, I see. Yeah, time is also another thing, yeah. Right layer. Yes, it's just that this has very little opacity. I think I'll do it 100. Okay. Where do I start? The eyes? No. Do I want to do it like this? Maybe not. Maybe I want a harder brush, something with more substance here. 5, 8. Hmm. You need to wait until the end of your studies. I see, I see. Well, when I kind of think about it, I would I would always draw in between, you know? In between things. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I forget that that's a sound effect that kind of plays. When I think of drawing, I think I just did it whenever I could in a way. So even if I'm studying, I would be drawing stuff on like the margins of the paper. I don't know. Do people still use paper? Weird question, but do people still use paper or do people just use computers and because if people are using computers, I feel like all you get to do is pretty much type, right? Notes, so you don't really have margins to draw on. Really weird question. Oh man, am I showing my age? Oh, am I old? Oh. Depends. Some people do, some people don't. It's understandable, I guess. Is that what I want? Okay, people's paper. I feel like it's a weird question to ask, but like I do remember like in college, a lot of students would only use laptops. And I guess maybe I'm just old fashioned, but writing on paper really it really does help more in memorization, and plus you can do a little bit more rather than just typing away on a Word document. But that's a different kind of topic, I guess. Do I want this kind of style? It helps, yes. Okay. Yeah, there's like a something about it. I do write my courses on paper. That's good to hear. And it's just that I guess I hear a lot that younger people aren't thinking for themselves and are just using AI and stuff nowadays. So I maybe it's not as weird as a question now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I don't know. It's just something I gotta ask. I don't know. Do I want it spiky? No. I think I want it a little smoother. Ears. These. So let me see. The neck shape would be like this. It's more of a rumor stereotype. Okay. More like what's the word? Newspapers sense. Okay. Sensationalization. The sense. I just said it. I just said it. Sensationalization of trends, but it's not necessarily everybody that's doing it. It's probably like a 10-20% kind of deal of the population. Okay, I think I get you. I get you. Okay. Okay, so these lines might seem clean, but even though I'm doing it clean, I'm gonna do like another pass on this. So I'm gonna redraw this again, just that I have an idea what I'm doing here. Although if it looks like really, really good, I'm not gonna do it again. But it's very likely that I'm gonna redraw it again. Into 16. Okay. Alright, so it's like around high school kids. Okay. How do these sleeves work? I think it's gonna be like this, like a shape. I'm stumped on the shape here. Okay, so there are frills on the sleeves. And this is where the chest area is. And this is a long shirt kind of deal. ChatGPT is made to find the best information without having to search on 10 different sites. They use it to do the work for them. Yeah, yeah. No, I never understood. Well, okay, I do understand why they're doing it, but the way when you Google something, like if I were to incognito, because I don't like seeing the purple stuff, but I was like, what is the biggest frog? Live frog. Okay, so sometimes like you know how you'd see like the AI answer or like on the top instead of like this. 'Cause back before the AI, this is the stuff that you'd see on top, but like okay, maybe okay, is Yoda no, is baby Yoda uh Yoda son Grogu. Okay, it's not showing me AI. What the heck? What the heck? What species is Yoda? Okay, there you go. So back in the day, it showed you this kind of stuff, and it probably give you like a yeah, like okay, maybe not Quora, maybe like the overview. Yeah, this thing. It would give you this, and it would give you like a picture. This is what it used to be before they implemented AI. But then it's like this. Yoda is a member of an unknown species. That is a lie. He has a species. Come on, man. What do you mean unknown species? There's like 3 different Yodas. Okay, maybe it's not ancient. I guess we all just call them Yodas, right? Anyways, what was I doing that for? I think a couple of people and me were talking about something, and it had to do with Yoda. And I think it was like, is baby Krogu, is baby, is baby Yoda Yoda's son or something like that? And then we Googled it, and there's like a female Yoda that's part of the council thing, and I think the AI was saying that I don't even remember what I'm doing. I should be drawn. Uh, wait, hold on. It's already been an hour. Boom. That's why the music stopped in the background. Oh, let me do this so I don't go crazy. AM, PM, right? 12 PM. PM where I am. Da, 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 da. Sure. Sure, I'll play that. Okay. Uh, there's a Yoda clan. I mean, it's a species, but I also don't. I have not seen any of the newer movies. I only seen like the first 6. So the prequels and the main line that starts at 4. But I know that like in the console, there was Yoda, and then there was like a female Yoda. But then Yoda died, so there was only like a female Yoda. And I don't know if she died or I really don't know Star Wars. What do you do? You, you do to on a PC or directly on a tablet? Oh, so I'm on a computer. So this is what you're looking at is a computer, not a tablet like a Apple or anything. So this is a computer. I have a separate tablet, which is kind of like a peripheral. It's like a separate kind of like it's like a keyboard almost. If that makes sense. And it's attached to my computer. So I'm streaming from my computer. And this my little tablet thing kind of reflects what's on the first monitor that I can draw on it in a way. It could be like a second monitor if I really wanted to. Is it a good PC? It was like 5 years ago, but technology has outpaced my computer, and I I cannot play modern. Oh, okay, so I'm sure you probably heard that Monster Hunter. What is it? Wilds? No, no, it is Monster Hunter Wilds came out, but my computer cannot run that game. So technology has advanced beyond my computer, is what I'm saying. I can play other games though, like uh, what games came out? Marvel Rival. I can play that one a little bit, but it is kind of semi blurry a little bit. I guess even Marvel Rivals is too much for my computer. Think of my computer like a PS4. Think of it like that. It's that kind of technology. Yeah, and then laptops also make that noise with that fan if you run like anything beyond like a Word document or like a browser. Fortnite with the lowest graphics. I think I can play with like a medium graphics, but then if I try playing it on the lowest graphics, I can't see anything. Um, anyways, I don't really need to do the shapes here because there's a sleeve here. Just kind of like an upward angle. It should kind of look like this. How do I want the hands? Do I want them forward? I want them backwards, like the palm. The palm here. And the other fingers would be back here. I think I'll keep it like that, yeah. Uh, the graphics are like, where's the Roblox? From phone. Yeah, sure, man. Go ahead. Like, if you ever have an idea, just do it. Just do it scared or something like that. I think that's what people say. Uh, lashes. Um, skirt. The skirt is gonna be difficult. Uh, there needs to be a shape here. But how does that work with the skirt? I that time. I'll be able to draw and stream with this. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. I gotta log in here. I gotta log in. Okay. Um. Okay, so like I said, this is still like a preliminary kind of deal here. I think that's should probably be a little thicker though. Here. Okay. Why is like that? How does this one come out? Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's no. Right here's where the chain thing would go. So then it would. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, it's shaping up a little bit, right? But I will have to redo it again so that like stuff like this here uh has a better shape to it. But I think the goal here is just to get the pose in, I guess, for now, and then once I get that in, there's like a weird dot here and here in the design of the thing. All right, this one arm. Once I do this arm, okay. It is taking shape though. It's taking shape. It's a sleeve. Okay, so sleeve. Depending on the material, its sleeve has weight, so it should. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So maybe instead of here, this hand should be positioned more like here. Yeah, that's good enough. So because the sleeve has a little bit of weight here, okay, it'll sag around here. Um, all right, fingers are gonna be hard. I want that. Do I want the peace sign kind of deal? Or do I want to be like a really weak hey hand sign? Like, okay. No, that's not. Okay. I think I'll just do that. Um, okay, so like I said, this is just preliminary. This is just preliminary. So, yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, so this is the initial shape that I have, or the initial what is it? Sketch? I don't know. But since this is for Miku Day, and Miku Day is March 9th, maybe I can make it look like she's sitting on a 39, like it's a weird, what is it called? A weird photo shoot, I guess. Like there's like a big 3 here and a 9. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, I like that. I like that. The teeth. That should just be in color though. Not entirely inked out, I guess you could say. Um, this shape here around the arm is kind of wonky looking though. Will it be like, oh. Maybe give it like a wrinkle here so it's not. Actually, if it's like this, then maybe that wide. So this stuff needs to be moved. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that looks better, I think. Yeah, this is the initial shape. And I think I can go at it again tomorrow. Alright, we went from idea number 1, idea number 2, where it's kind of like a mermaid kind of like shape. Try to change the perspective of it. Then I have this. Okay. Just looks better and it doesn't look like this, so I think that's good. That's good. That's progress. That's progress. Okay. I think I still want to go for something like this. I know I have other stuff. Let me see. I don't typically color the same way every time. It's always something different. Ba-ba-bum. No, I think I'm gonna go for like a rendering style, kind of like this again. Although if I'm gonna do that, the type of brush I'm gonna need to use is gonna need to be different. Yeah, I think let me save this. Ooh. Don't look at my files, don't look at my files. This is gonna be Mickey Day 20. Notice how, wow, look at that. 4 years. This is gonna be 2025, the 5th year. Wow. Never skip a beat. Yeah, I think this is good for now. Yeah, this is good for now. Tomorrow, I can do more. I don't know at what time. Maybe 9. Yeah. Tomorrow's a Tuesday, so 9 a.m. my time, which is Central Time. Yeah, I can give it another go. Make the line art a little cleaner. maybe drop the base paints, and then maybe day 3 is when I paint it all together. So Artcraft, thank you for joining. I'll catch you tomorrow, I guess. I think. Yeah, I think I'll. Yeah. Yeah. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Like, goodbye.